Hello, I'm Antonio Mora, and this is the newsandnews.com Day in Brief. It's tough these days to distinguish between the news and the gossip pages. Hundreds of Palestinians were hurt in clashes with the Israeli military in violent protests at 5 sites along the Gaza-Israel border. And the United Nations Security Council met on Syria, with Nikki Haley accusing the Russians of lies and cover-ups in Syria, while the Russians accused the US, France, and the UK of bellicose rhetoric. But if you thought heightened tensions among superpowers and major riots in the Middle East would get much or any attention on cable news, you'd be wrong. The Trump-Comey war intensified today when the president tweeted early this morning that Comey was a leaker, liar, and a weak and untruthful slimeball. And more revelations from Comey's upcoming book were released, and they were not fit for younger readers or viewers. Trump's longtime lawyer, Michael Cohen, is under criminal investigation, and it was revealed he was involved in another Playboy Playmate payoff, this time for a different client, not Mr. Trump. And Trump's current lawyers appeared at a hearing on the Cohen case to argue that material seized in the FBI raid on Cohen's office is protected by attorney-client privilege. Then, the Department of Justice Inspector General released a scathing report on former FBI No. 2, recently fired Andrew McCabe, for leaking and a lack of candor under oath in multiple occasions. That led to another fiery Trump tweet repeatedly saying McCabe lied, that McCabe is Comey, that there was no collusion, and that it was all made up by, quote, this den of thieves and lowlifes. Another big story was that Trump pardoned Scooter Libby, who had been convicted in 2007, in connection with the leaking of the identity of Valerie Plame as a CIA operative. Plame's husband, former Ambassador Joe Wilson, responded, calling Trump a vile and despicable individual. I told you the line between news and gossip is disappearing. In our alternate universes segment, conservative and liberal media had a field day. The Libby story was covered by both right and left, but with distinctly different spins. Liberal media also ran with the most salacious Comey allegations and the new information on Cohen, while Fox News downplayed them. But Fox went big with the DOJ report on McCabe, the others not so much. In sports, the latest in the saga of the second coming of Babe Ruth, Shohei Ohtani of the LA Angels hit a 3-run triple on Thursday, so he is now second in the American League in RBIs and home runs. Oh, and he's second in wins among pitchers, and he doesn't play every day. Finally, almost 20 years ago, Silicon Valley billionaire Scott McNealy famously said, "You have zero privacy, get over it." If there were any doubts, he was right. This week put them to rest with the Facebook scandal showing how the social media giant knows more about you than you do. And today we have a story about how Chinese police used facial recognition technology to catch a suspect, plucking him out of a concert attended by 60,000 people. Zero privacy indeed. We have all those stories and much more updated around the clock throughout the weekend on newsandnews.com. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you again on Monday.